everything you've ever wanted to do but haven't done comes down to two simple things. Maybe you listen to startup channels, you listen to Gary Vee, you hear people talking about the hustle, the grind. Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, you have to hustle, you have to grind. But why can't we do it? If you watch this, I'm going to explain to you right now why you haven't gotten there and what you need to do in order to get to the place where you are able to hustle and grind every single day and love it. Before I get into this, let me just say, the system is whack. It was designed by John D Rockefeller. That's right. The richest man nearly in all of history. I'm talking, this dude had trillions. Okay, well, at one point, the school system was pretty jacked. The government, they were still a little, they were in debt, they needed some money. So John said, look, I'll fund your school system, but I've got to have a hand in designing the thing. So you know what he did? He designed it, gave him something like $140 million. Back then, that's a lot, okay? That was enough to design, entire United States school system. The deal was, it's got to be made for engineers and mathematicians. So that way, this industrial revolution can keep rocking and rolling. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with engineering and math. It's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it wasn't created equally. They did not care about you. All they wanted to do was take your tiny little brain when you were just a baby and say, yes, you are going to make us a lot of money. You are going to progress us a lot. Well, those of us who weren't that way, who weren't inclined towards those certain dispositions, you're out of luck. Good luck, go figure it out. We don't care about you. So what are you going to do? If you're that director who really wants to make some movies, he really wants to follow his passion, what are you going to do? Are you going to follow the rest of society and say, okay, I guess it's all about these material things. I have to have the next iPhone. I have to have the next new car. I have to live in a nice apartment. What's it matter, dude? Would you rather live in a nice apartment or live the rest of your life doing what you love? And you know what? That's what it all comes down to. At the end of your life, do you want to have regrets? Do you want to say, damn, I really wish I would have, I would have taken a chance. I really wish I would have just gone all into it and just tried to figure something out. Instead of saying, you know what, I'm gonna play it safe, I'll go to college, I'll get a job, I'll do what everyone else is saying. If you live that way, I'm sorry, you're going to be depressed, you're going to beat yourself up, you're going to put that onto your children, and you are going to have a fairly lame life. I'm not saying you can't be successful, I'm not saying that you can't be happy some of the times, but overall, your brain is wired towards a certain thing, okay? Some of us, when we were younger, we really liked painting. We really liked writing. We were just really interested in film or talking to people. But if you lose that throughout your life, what are you gonna do? Your brain is still wired that way. You've just trained it to, hey, you know what? Shut up, dude. I'm not gonna follow what you say. I'm gonna do what everyone else is saying. You can't ignore yourself like that. You can't put yourself on the sideline in your own life. So you have to figure it out. Good news is, right now, you're in the time of the side gig, the side hustle, the gig economy. It's becoming super popular and more possible than ever to take whatever it is you want to do and make money with it. So congratulations. Now, some of you guys may be asking, all right, yeah, but how do I do that? Okay, lots of you are listening to Gary Vee. You're watching videos on how to start a side gig. How do I do this? The bad news is you've lived your life up until this point without a bunch of discipline. You've believed it's not possible. You've believed I can't really do that or it's not really safe. So now your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, they're clashing. They're fighting each other because you don't truly believe that that's what you're supposed to do. You don't truly believe it's going to work. So your subconscious mind is saying, hey man, you know what? We shouldn't waste a ton of energy on this. It's not going to work. But your conscious mind is like, yes, I really want this. I really want to do this. And so now it's all jumbled up. You're not going to go anywhere. Now I've mentioned Gary Vee a couple times in this video. He talks about hustle. I love the guy. He has tons of good things to say, but ultimately he's saying the same thing over and over. Be positive and hustle your butt off. All right. Just get out there and grind. Okay. What do you do if you're not really sure what you should be grinding? What do you do if you're not really sure, if you can even do it? What happens if you don't have the discipline to go and every single day get it done? You're out of luck. Sorry, man. There's no one out there for you. They're not going to teach you anything. Figure it out on your own. Get those good habits and get it done. Well, here's the good news, fella. I am here, and I'm going to tell you how to get it done because I've done it. I failed high school, all right? I had to move to a different school, went there, totally did awesome. Then I went to college, and I was grinding out first semester. First semester, I became the president of the business club, one of the largest chapters in the nation. What happened was, I was like, you know what? I don't really like this. I wanted to get my business degree because I thought, yeah, I'm gonna make a ton of money. And then I realized, no, I really want to learn more about being a person. Like, I want to know more about what drives us, what changes us, what's the root of our behavior. How can we make ourselves at the best possible that we can be? And so I started studying psychology. The next year came, and I was like, you know what? You guys are going too slow, all right? So back in high school, I started studying self-improvement and different stuffs about like, memory techniques and just a bunch of other brain stuff. So while I was there, I was like, you guys are going so freaking slow. I can learn so much faster than this. Why am I here? So I dropped out. I said, I quit, and now I'm here. After I dropped out, I was still having some struggles with not being able to get driven. But now I'm there. I figured it out. I've read a trillion books. I've watched a ton of videos. I've written tons of freaking things on just, okay, let's try this technique. Let's try this technique. Let's try this technique. Does this work for everyone? Does this work for everyone? But if you figure out the nervous system, because we all have one, if you figure out how your brain works, you can apply it to everybody. And so I'm here to help you get driven. Find what you want to do and get it done. If you haven't been able to get it done before, watch me. And then if you're still having questions, watch Gary Vee. I don't care. He has tons of great stuff to say. But if you're 20, 23, 25, if you're 30 years old and you're still struggling with having that self-discipline of, yes, I'm going to do it, and every single day, waking up 6 in the morning, staying up 11, not watching TV, not being on social media, you can be hyper productive every single day and it be totally cool. Because you know what? Your brain is malleable, okay? You can change the way it operates. You can change what you like and dislike. You decide who you want to be, okay? Right now, your brain is operating off of rules that it decided when you were 5 or 10. And now, you know what? You're 25 years old, dude. Why are you still living like that? There's more. You want more, so change yourself into the person that you want to be. Get the things that you want to do. And you don't have to follow the system. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to get a degree. And you don't have to earn a ton of money. I'm not saying it's not possible, because one day I'm going to be making lots of money. Not because I want that, but because I want to stop working and do this full time. I want to be able to help other people all the time and continue learning and making myself as great as possible so that I can help you be as great as you possibly can. It's a little bit of a rant. If you guys watched all the way through this, thank you. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Hope you guys have a great day. But honestly, guys, I don't have a ton of videos out right now. Go watch some videos on the subconscious. Go watch some videos on NLP or different brain states, breathing techniques. Watch that stuff. All you need to do is figure out how you work. You don't need to worry about breaking habits. You don't need to worry about gaining better habits or getting healthy. If you can figure out the way you work, the way your body actually functions, you're set for the rest of your life. You know more about yourself. You know more about your body than 95% of the population. So go and do it, and you will never fail.